Welcome back, you beautiful people. It is February 2022, so naturally we're going to take a look back at what happened in January 2022 in the world of real estate in Ottawa. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share this with a friend who might be thinking about buying or selling or investing in real estate this year or into the future. As always, let's just jump right into it. We'll talk about what happened in the month of January. We sold a total of 936 properties, a decrease of 2.8%. But that has probably something to do with the fact that there isn't a lot to buy. However, the average price went up by 15% combined, both residential and condo. Talk about the inventory, it is a lot less. We thought we were at a bottom point in 2021 in terms of how much inventory there was. Well, we have less for sale in 2022. So that's not going to be helpful moving forwards. A little bit more than we saw in December, which is nice, but still a lot less than we saw last year. 26 days of inventory, definitely a seller's market. And so when we look at the combined numbers are going to be exactly the same as we just looked at in January, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time there. Last year in January, the prices jumped by $56,000 over December of 2020. This year, the same jump is $61,000. It's 10% 1 month from December to January. So it's almost like there's a huge reset that happens every January, and it gives you a good indication of what's going to happen for the upcoming year. Keep your eyes peeled. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you can see as soon as the El Predicto gets posted about what to expect for real estate for the rest of 2022. Okay, on the residential side, the month of January sold 661 properties. The price increase was 14%. Again, the inventory is low. We've got less inventory now than we had in January 2021, but we've got slightly more than we had in December last year. So that's a nice sign. Again, just 4 weeks of inventory, definitely a heavy, heavy seller's market. On the residential side, year to date, like I said, it's only calculating what we just talked about in the month of January. But the main issue is that month over month, different year reset button. All right, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled for what's happening in 2022. We might not see the same growth rate that we saw last year at that 23.6% on the residential side in real estate in Ottawa, because there are looking like there's going to be some checks and balances coming down the road. There's also not a lot of inventory, so that's going to continue to push the prices, and the demand is still there. On the condo side, we sold 275 condos in the month of January. Again, it's a bit of a decrease, but the average price of a condo went up by 17.8%. And on the inventory side, we actually have less inventory than we had last month. Remember, on the residential side, we have more inventory than we had last month, but on the inventory side, we have less on the condo side. So very interesting to see that there is less inventory, 25 days worth of inventory. Essentially what that means is if no other condos come onto the market, we will have sold all of the condos that we have available in 25 days. We've noticed a really interesting sort of yo-yo-ish trend over the last 4 months in the condo pricing. In October, they were 20K down, and then in November, they were 27K up, and then in December, they were 30K down, and now in January, they're 48K up. So an interesting trend. The best fit line, you can sort of see it being drawn there, but it's something to pay attention to as we move forward. If you're thinking about investing, if you're thinking about buying, if you're thinking about a house or a condo, and if you want to see what's coming down the line, make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell so you can see this El Predicto that I'm telling you about. I predicted the market in 2021 to do a 25% increase. It did a 22% increase. There was nobody else who was talking about that sort of increase. They were all talking about 10 or so percent. I do have a different idea about what's going to happen in 2022, so keep your eyes peeled for that. As always, if you're thinking about moving, if you want to make a move or you want to pull some equity out of your home that you own and invest in real estate, we've helped a lot of people do that recently. As always, the phone number that you can reach out to is 1-888-REAL585. And until then, keep it real, collective.